Good afternoon, this is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I'm here at 19826 Superior Street in Chatsworth, and I'm preparing to perform a video examination of the main sewer line for Ed Goldstein. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that is underneath or interior to the structure. Our examination today is not focused on the building drain line system, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. So I wasn't able to locate a standard main sewer line cleanout. The main sewer line cleanout is an area that has a removable cap, similar to what you see here, but it's on the drain pipe as it's exiting the building. So what we found here is a 3-inch cleanout that's been extended up from the drain under the building. Basically, as we drop in here, if you look back, we run back about 10 feet and then drop down into the main drain that's coming back out the front of the house. Essentially right here by the water supply, it's coming right out and then out into the front yard there. So we're going to be recommending a standard cleanout be installed at the base of this bush. This is where it should be. A couple of reasons. One, you're adding not only linear footage, but about 180 degrees of turn, and then this pipe is also a 3-inch pipe dropping down into a 4-inch main sewer line, so it's undersized. There's just a few things that are not ideal. So what that means is your maintenance cleanings and things like that are going to be less effective from a cleanout like this. And we would prefer to see something more standard, and you'll see why here in a minute as we push out through. And we're going to push through a few more feet of pipe here to get outside the building into the main sewer line, and that's right here at this location. You'll see here we have the beginning of a clay pipe with some minor roots coming down through there. It looks like there might be a cleanout in place that could be extended and brought up to the surface, but if not, they would just install a new one right here at this location. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place a red marker flag in the planter area here. The pipe's about 2 feet deep, so it's fairly easy to do. And you'll see there's some roots kind of at that upper end there, right around where that cleanout would be. And then we're going to encounter various areas of root intrusions here as we come through the system. Now, in a case like this right here, we're seeing root intrusions out of joint. That's a fairly common condition. And normally we're suggesting that these roots can be maintained with regular sewer line cleanings. It's when they're left unmaintained for extended periods that they can create blockages in a system. And they can actually damage those joints as well. You can see here the amount of roots in the pipe. It's either not been cleaned for some time, but what I'm seeing more with the length of these roots is that they're not being very effectively maintained, and part of that is because of the undersized clean out. So we're going to push here about 20 feet out through the front yard towards the sidewalk, and then we're going to make a turn here 45 degrees to the left, start running over towards the large tree in the parkway. And as we come around that turn, we're encountering some more significant roots that are making it difficult to get the camera through. Some slow drainage, and just kind of this long bit of roots there. So basically what's occurring here is we're not able to see very well because of these roots. Now, I do see some cracking in some of these fittings. Right around there to see a crack. There's definitely stress on this pipe from these roots. So what we really need to recommend in this case is that the line be thoroughly cleaned to remove these roots and debris so that a more clear picture can be gotten of these areas. We're running into a little bit of water underwater here. Hitting. Okay, got over that. What we hit there was a bit of mortar at one of the joints. Got squeezed through when those joints are put together, and they create like a little dam, if you will, along the bottom of the pipe. Sometimes catch debris. A lot of times those will get knocked loose or free during snaking, things like that. So we also made a turn back 45 degrees to the right, and now we're heading out under the street. And we've increased in diameter from a 4-inch to a 6-inch pipe. We're seeing some of the same stuff, root intrusions at the joints, some slow drainage, debris buildup, stuff like that. And again, just a system that doesn't look like it's had very effective maintenance due to lack of standard cleanout access. See the roots and debris cake up on the camera here, make it real tough to see. I apologize for the shaking, but I'm trying to keep the lens cleaned off. Pushing out now, making a sweeping turn here to the left, and this is going to drop us into our public sewer right here, about 55 feet from where we actually exited the structure. So at this point, it's really just that section there from the front of the yard over towards the curb face that there's some pretty significant roots there that are causing a lot of debris buildup, really blocking our ability to see clearly. We do see some stress cracks, but there could be some more significant damage being hidden by those roots. So my recommendation is going to be to install a standard 4-inch cleanout here at the front house in the planter area. You get a very thorough cleaning done, in other words, very thorough snaking with full-size blades, and get as much of that root intrusion out of there as possible so that a follow-up examination can be done to really determine the condition of that pipe there. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video portion of the examination for today. Please do refer to my written report for a description of the final findings and recommendations. This is Mark Harrison with Sewerline Check Professionals. Thank you very much, and have a pleasant day.